What's going on, YouTube? Prime RJ back with the third and final reaction of the perception versus reality JackTv documentary. You feel me? We left off right when it was getting juicy, so we're gonna finish the rest of this video. As y'all can see, we right back where we left off in the last video. Yeah, without further ado, man, I'm not gonna do too much talking. Make sure you guys watch the whole video. If you enjoyed the video, you know what I'm saying, give your boy a like. If you want to see more reactions, you feel me, hit that subscribe button. And if y'all want to suggest a video for me to react to, go ahead and drop a comment. Let me know in the comment section, man. Without further ado, let's get to the video.
Now I'm like, damn, I feed him season 2 and he still ain't showed up. I'm still for his videos. Something happened to where he was like, hey, I'm gonna start paying you now, bro. I guess he started seeing that I needed help.
So Gabe basically sending me a sarcastic message that I understood.
First off, I know we just started. But what the fuck is the profile picture? Like, what? I wouldn't.
That he was now expecting pay. He wasn't expecting pay before that message. If I were to help Gabe build his brand and pay him for being in my videos morally, I wouldn't have been okay with that. I would have felt like I'm doing too much for a grown ass man, if I'm being honest. So I would have never agreed to that. But I knew that I always alluded to me building his social media presence, and my project was that JackTv channel and getting it monetized and him receiving revenue. So the moment that was out the way and he sarcastically sent that text message, I was like, let me start playing, bro, because he's expecting it. We became transactional in that sense.
The last 4 videos y'all see me in, them the only videos I got paid for. I know y'all like, man, you crazy. I would have been, you know, look, I'm a real nigga, bro. It ain't about the money. I'm not doing this video for, I got into it with Jack by no money. This ain't no by no money. Scratch the money out, all right?
He's saying this is not about no money. But any issue outside of that, you got my phone. You could have hit me up and asked me about it. You got the code to my house and you have my address, brother. You could have pulled up on me. Whenever you had an issue or anything, that's what you would have done anyway. So what makes this situation different? We had a conversation on the phone about you doing loyalty tests and you took what I said out of context and ran to the internet.
JackTv is loyalty tests. He get a decoy and he tests people to see if they loyal or not. Cheaters is a whole different show. They catch people in the act. I said, I'm gonna start catching cheaters. He said, if you start doing cheaters, you become my competitor.
Gabe really just don't understand the business when it comes to this. This is a business, guys. This is a legitimate business. He doesn't understand business awareness. Gabe is an entity to JackTv, meaning he's a strong character tied to it. Anything he does outside could affect what I have going on, regardless of what y'all think or regardless of what y'all see. If Gabe go do loyalty tests and we're brothers, Gabe is gonna already naturally expect me to help him with his work and still build mine. I've seen this pattern before when it came to the JackTv channel. I am not subscribing to that. So I was enlightening him on how me understanding my personnel and knowing that Gabe don't have no understanding when it comes to certain conversations that we should expound on. I have to trust my discernment and just removing myself from the conversation and just deaden it, because he's just not an understanding person and he doesn't understand the business, nor do he show willingness to understand it. So basically what I was telling him in the whole situation was basically like, you got to get ready for us to basically be competitors, because that's what we are. If you walk into HEB or Walmart and you go to the bread aisle, there are multiple different brands of bread. Somebody's going to pick a certain brand up and say, I don't fuck with that one because this one is better. JackTv content is better than yours. Gabe TV content is better than yours. You don't know what that was going to look like, bro. So I'm getting you ready ahead of the curve, and no, I'm not gonna be hands-on with your shit when I gotta worry about my shit that I've already built, bro. So it's a conversation that he took out of context. I'm basically simply saying to consumers, we will be competitors. And that is the honest truth in any business.
What's going?
So wait, is the problem, because Gabe saying it's not about the money, so is Does the problem come from Jack not trying to basically do his work for him while still trying to keep growing his own? You feel me? Because he say it's not about the money, right? He only got paid for 4 videos. They only shoot once a month. We saw that in the second video. If y'all didn't go see the second video, make sure y'all check that out. So did the problem come from Jack not wanting to do Gabe's work for him? That's what it's starting to sound like. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think.
On, man, that wasn't. Damn it, bruh. I was hoping these Gabe loyalty tests be what we needed, but nah, JackTv's loyalty tests it still hit harder than this, bruh. Damn, I'm mad. I'm so mad.
So me understanding, if Gabe goes to post a loyalty test and he taking certain traits that I've taught him or learned, or he learned from me, it could essentially kind of look like mine, but they can get it confused that I have everything to do with it and I don't. And now because his shit doesn't look as real as mine, now my shit is just as fake as his, when all this is supposed to be perceived as real to create an experience for you guys. So basically when Gabe brought the idea to me of that he wanted to do loyalty tests, it was another thing on my plate that I just did not want on there, because me being his homie, he was gonna try to use my expertise to now do his own videos. That could have looked like anything. It could have looked like me helping funding that shit, actually show running his own show. No, I have my own brand to build. So now when you over there doing loyalty tests and you still over here on mine, and I need this audience to understand the experiences, this experience of it being real, but your shit over here looking fake, they'll then start to question mine.
He didn't want me to be decoy because he didn't want me to get that, you know? So now I'm putting it all together. I'm like, damn, it's a lot of shit he don't want me to do because he don't want me to get that push.
He's saying that it's a lot of shit I didn't want him to do because he don't want to get that But bro, me bringing you to my channel got you that There's 2 reasons why I didn't make Gabe a decoy when he wanted me to. One being because my videos are perceived as real. The audience would then start to question whether or not if the subject would recognize a decoy. It's just simple as that. And I've never ran a decoy twice if I didn't have to. The only time I ran a decoy twice was when I was putting somebody in a position like a Gabe or like a Dino. If you see me run a decoy twice on my channel, it was because I'm helping somebody that I know. Leave it at that. The second reason why I didn't run Gabe as a decoy was because he couldn't handle the backlash when he didn't perform good as a decoy and people got in the comments and said stupid shit about him that he couldn't take. Simple as that.
Hold on. He was terrible. We love you though, Gabe. Facts, bro. Ain't got no riz. Agreed. Gabe is great at security. If it ain't broke.
He'll then come to me and say, bro, I told you not to do it this way or that way. It just caused too much friction. So I just decided to keep him as security because that's what he was.
Not really. The point is he's married, and some of these people be touchy kissy feely. Then with it, oh my God.
Him trying to do extra shit, he couldn't see the vision that I had when it came to building outside for him, that it would have gotten away of that. And he just didn't understand that. Now I understand that certain ways you view people or expectations you put on people, I can't expect him to want what I want for him. And that's where I went wrong.
How I'm a competitor and we brothers? I'm not competing with you, I'm trying to stand next to you. You got $1 million, I got $1 million. Why I gotta have $50 and you got $1 million?
That makes no sense when you say, oh, Jack can have $1 million and I can only have, no, you can have whatever you want. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta be intentional about putting in your own work.
You're gonna always have $50 with that mindset. The fact that you even asking that question is disgusting. You are a grown man, bro. You too busy watching what I have that you are neglecting shit that you need to tend to. You have kids. I can't stop you from making no money.
As a man, you gotta pull your own weight and find your own way, and then you use the people around you to help you and guide you. But you don't try to leech off something that you didn't build. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't try to, oh, fourth quarter, I got this brand off of him as something that's not real, and then I just wanna, oh, let me just do this, and it could detriment my brother's brand. That makes no sense. That's selfish.
I had to go get a job. right? I'm doing security. I took security off YouTube. Now, boom, I'm working at a job. Everybody know me from JackTv. In my head, I'm like, nigga, you ain't paying me. Why I can't work? If I was getting paid, I wouldn't be having no job. But he's saying you shouldn't be working, bro. That job slowing you, holding you back, slowing you down, right? This is him manipulating me, wanting me to quit the job. But I'm not crazy, man. I got a family to feed, bro. I got kids, bro. So now it's
Whole time, this shit is a misunderstanding. I feel like what it is. See, in the first video, Jack had said that Gabe told him he ain't know shit about YouTube, right? So Gabe didn't know ball from the jump. You feel me? And all the stuff he's telling him, like, you know, them becoming competitors or whatever, he's not saying like, oh, we're gonna have to battle head up. We got to go, you know what I'm saying, tit for tat. He not saying that. He was saying, and this is what I think. I feel like Jack was saying, like, you feel me, the audience is going to see, oh, he used to be on JackTv's channel. Now he has his own channel doing exactly what JackTv does. So to us, it's going to look like, okay, you feel me? As far as the not working situation, in the second video, Jack had said, well, he explained how all the exposure and all of the scenes he put up or orchestrated specifically for Gabe to get some type of traction. All the fans and views he was funneling from his channel to go over to Gabe's channel, right? You got all this motion coming from just being seen in my videos. You working a 9 to 5 is gonna hinder you or stop you from posting videos and being active with the fan base that you gained from the JackTv's channel or the series, however you want to put it. You feel me? Whole time, Gabe don't have that mindset to understand, oh, I see what you saying now. You know what I'm saying? Gabe don't have that mindset to understand that when he said we gonna be competitors, that means the fans, us, the people on the other side of that camera is going to realize, oh, Gabe used to be on JackTv shit, now he doing his own shit. Now we gonna compare the two. You feel me? The internet gonna do their job regardless, right? Number two, he told him not you shouldn't be working because, nigga, you got a whole fan base getting funneled from my channel. Do something with it. But see, sometimes with certain people, you gotta be direct. I'ma just give Gabe the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes you gotta be direct instead of beating around. I ain't gonna say beating around the bush, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Sometimes you gotta just tell a nigga straight up, like, look, bro, nigga, you got all these fans waiting on you to do something. They waiting on you to do something. I don't give a fuck what it is. Make a vlog channel, make a, you know what I'm saying? You obviously don't want to do the reaction channel. Okay, so make a vlog channel. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole bunch of people waiting on Gabe to post. That's why Jack was like, or I believe that's why Jack was like, you know, you shouldn't be working. You feel me? Let me know what y'all think down in the comments, though.
in my head, you don't want me to work because you don't want motherfuckers to see me working and knowing I'm on JackTv and I'm not getting paid.
Me being aware of Gabe's financial situations,
So this shit was a misunderstanding.
I got him hired on at a club called Bad Habits. At the time, I was dealing with Liv on an intimate level, and I literally asked her to just hire bro. And she did. He started working there. That's how he got the security job. So I'm still helping you. When he brought up in his video that the reason why I didn't want him to work a security job or at EMF or what he was doing was because people gonna know he not getting paid. No, bro, that was never the issue. To be in this field, you would never be able to be hands-on as me if you gotta clock in on a 9 to 5, bro. I'm gonna get light years ahead of you.
See?
So I told you I would figure out what you gonna do on the channel.
See?
Meaning if you wanted to sell TVs for JackTv merch, or if you wanted to start holding a camera, whatever the case was, I wasn't just gonna give you some money for not doing no work. Or even if you wanted to start getting paid as an actor and I'm not doing all that extracurricular shit, we could have done that. And I said I will put you on a retainer because it'll free your time up.
We need to figure out exactly what you will be doing other than being casted as an actor so you can get on a retainer, which will free you up. Right now, you're trading your time for money when it should be the other way around. Yeah, bro, we can figure it out. I'd rather that. Okay.
Knowing that you got expenses to pay and bills, I was allowing myself to put my brother on a retainer at whatever set price that he came up with. If y'all don't know what a retainer is basically an amount of money that you get per month to do little duties that's not time consuming. So while you're doing that, you can then now focus on your own craft. When you started working at EMF and a security job, I just told you, as I would tell anybody that I want to see win, that bro, you literally just traded your time for money, and you don't need to be working there because the potential that you have is good and it's bigger than those jobs. That is me motivating you, not tearing you down. I'm simply saying, because you are on my channel and you got all this notoriety, you got everybody behind you that like you, do something with it on the YouTube side. You just never wanted to do that, bro. You was lazy. You didn't study the craft. And you didn't take accountability in your own actions in doing that. Instead, you wanted me to bear your responsibility as a grown man. And it don't work that way.
Now this is what made me bring this shit to the world. The camera crew that shot my Rise by Champion shit, that's the same crew he used. I hit my boys up. I paid them half up front, was paying them half later on. Hit them up to pay them. Hey, I'm finna, where y'all at, man? I'm finna pay y'all for the rest of the money. You know what they tell me? Oh, no, don't worry about it. I'm like, why? I ain't gotta work. Why I can't worry about it? Man, Jack paid us.
So Gabe basically said that this whole video was nothing about money, and he getting there to the point, which was, I paid my videographers to not shoot with him. That just simply is not true.
It was kind of weird to hear Gabe say that Jack had paid us off to not shoot for him, because that just wasn't true. Like, Jack didn't pay us anything to not shoot for Gabe.
He lied. And I don't know why he lied, because he didn't have to lie. Like, he could have smooth sailed without telling this lie, but he lied, so.
He asked us to shoot his Rise of the Champion Season 2, and we were down for that. You know, obviously, you know, we work closely with Jack. You know, Gabe's an extension of Jack, so obviously we're gonna, like, you know, help him out. We decided that since Gabe didn't have the resources to just pay us like upfront out of pocket, that we would do a like 50-50 revenue share on the videos. He had no intention of paying us until the videos came out and there was, you know, the revenue share. And even still, the videos have come out and there's been, you know, revenue generated from them that we haven't gotten. But obviously that's probably just because, you know, this beef and stuff that's going on. I don't expect to see any of that money.
He said he had paid me a half before and he was calling me to pay me the other half. First of all, that's a complete lie. We shot that for him for free because obviously he couldn't pay us up front. So I don't know why he would lie about paying us half up front and then he was calling to pay us the other half. Like, that's a complete lie. He never paid us anything. If you paid us, show it. Show where you paid me. Because I never got any money from you. I never got paid by Jack to not shoot with Gabe. I made the decision to not shoot with him anymore. And he's the one who ran with, oh, Jack doesn't want them to shoot with me anymore. Blah, 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 blah. So.
I don't know, it was just unfortunate that we would give that kind of help out to somebody so close to Jack. And, you know, I'm sure Jack felt bad that we went to go shoot for, you know, someone who was close to him, like someone who called him a brother, and his brother just, you know, not take care of us, so.
I would never in a million years pay somebody to not work with somebody. All my cameraman, my assistant, even Drip, the director and writer, go off and do whatever they want to do outside of me. I'm not that guy who says, no, you only have to work with me. The reason why Gabe thinks that is because he just literally fucked over them and not paid them. And me being their brothers as well, here y'all go. I will be willing to pay y'all because y'all wasn't paid. Just like he did my barber. He didn't pay for his haircuts. He went in without me, didn't pay for his haircuts, so I'm left with the shit bag. Here you go.
For somebody to come in and not pay me, bro, I feel some type of way about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I'm like, we cool, bro. Like, so why would you do me like that? You know what I'm saying? So, boom. The day goes by, I call, text. Nothing happened. No text back, no call back or whatever. And so I'm like, damn, I gotta bring this to Jack. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like, damn, Jack always paid for his haircuts. You know, he finally came in by himself and was like, you know, you need a cut. So I'm like, hey, bro, pull up. You know what I'm saying? Anytime he would hit me up for a cut, damn, you Jack boy, you feel me? I got you, dog, like anytime. So Jack was like, you know, don't worry about it, bro. I got you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take care of it. Threw me $100 for the haircut, bro. So I'm like, damn, bro, you didn't have to do that. But he paid for his cut that day. He doubled me because he like, bro, I feel bad for you, you know what I'm saying? Because I brought him to you.
How I am as an individual, if I bring somebody around and they do you harm, I feel like that shit falls on me. It wasn't me telling Ricardo and Ryan that they cannot film with you, bro. It was me simply picking up your slack because you didn't even pay them. And they didn't come to you and tell you that they no longer wanted to shoot with you. Once I stopped talking to you, bro, I stopped talking to you. I never even cared. I never even thought about you, bro. I was never even worried about you. Just like I said, y'all, what y'all see in this video is news to me. Gabe never came to me with an issue. He never came to me with money problems. I'm finding this out as y'all finding this out, which it took me so long to process this, and that's why this video took so long to come out, because it's real life.
Damn, everybody had that buzz cut when they was his age. You feel me? When they was young as hell.
The Dino situation is the most difficult shit to process because he's actually my blood brother. Dino is my oldest brother, bro, and it's literally nothing that I would not do for him. Like it never needed to make sense for me to do for Dino. I feel like this whole process fucks with me the most is because
Old Spice Fiji antiperspirant. Smell like a masterpiece.
With Community Choices e-banking, we make the good life easy.
Yep, I'm gonna do this all day.
At Tim Hortons, there's a wrap for every morning. Whether you need something bold, craving the familiar.
Some people wait for opportunity to knock. Others grab the wheel and drive straight to.
I didn't do nothing to Dino other than tell him no. So what I told Dino no about is he stayed with me for over a year and a half. Dino started doing YouTube because I started doing YouTube with my girl at the time, who is Lex, known as Lex I Am. In us having our channel, we brought Dino along. He was a general manager over at Planet Fitness. We brought him over to our channel, just as I did Gabe, grew his personality. He branched off and did a Dino 10K channel, and we collabed. He then never needed to work again. He was making all his money. Me helping Dino, I needed nothing in return, just as I did for Gabe. I needed nothing in return. I put him in position. He won. I never asked for shit. I kept doing. Even when he stopped doing YouTube for whatever reason, he never came to me with no problem as far as like why he can't do it or nothing. But being around him and moving him into my crib, I see your work schedule, bro. You play the game. When we go out, you want to go out. You hoop. You find a time to do all the things that I've sacrificed because I got priorities. Y'all don't put y'all priorities in place. So Dino doing that for a year and a half and being inconsiderate of my household and my space when it came to my dating life, when it came to my peace of mind, or whatever the case was. I asked you to leave, bro. You wasn't doing no work. I gave you enough time to get on your feet. You were showing no willingness to get on your feet. You had every excuse in the book as to why you could not film. That don't got nothing to do with me. That has everything to do with you. My helping hand was giving you a roof over your head, bro. You a grown man with kids. Dino literally, the reason why Dino is siding with Gabe in this whole situation is because Gabe is giving him a place to stay. Not one time have I ever turned down Dino when he asked me for anything. And the first time I told him no, that he could not stay with me no more because we too grown for this shit, he literally just sided with somebody else. Now for me, how I look at shit, your loyalty is with Gabe, bro. That brother shit is out the window. Simply because you never came to me and had a conversation like you had a problem. The video when Gabe dropped, you endorsed it. It's the most weirdest shit in the fucking world, bro. Because as your blood brother, I don't give a fuck if you wrong or right, nigga, I'm riding. And you know how that shit go, bro. You literally sit here and tell my other siblings that he did Gabe like this, he did Gabe like that. Let's just say hypothetically, if I did do Gabe wrong, what the fuck do they got to do with you? You as my big brother, you supposed to put me in my place and tell me, hey, Jack, you wrong for that shit. But if he got smoke with you, nigga, it's smoke with him. That's how that go.
Facts.
When did the rules change? Y'all know this. That's how that go. But you chose a side out of convenience for you because he gave you a place to say you loyal to what benefits you, bro. And y'all look at the situation like Dino being over there, Jack did him wrong. No, it's the opposite way around. I stopped telling niggas yes and started telling niggas no. And a true color start unfolding.
He was there for Gabe, he was there for Dino.
Damn.
And for them to still stab you in your back, that shit fucked up. You ain't say nothing about the shit that a motherfucker did for you, but you put out what a motherfucker didn't do for you. Why he ain't get glorified when he did shit for you? Being around somebody that do so much for a lot of motherfuckers, and then you come around and reap the benefit of that shit. You see what I'm saying? You ain't even thinking long term to how this shit affect his kids. You taking money from his kids. I'm always on the outside watching motherfuckers because shit like this, unless a motherfucker like you, like-minded and genuine, I didn't see no genuineness in that nigga. So he was easy to see through.
This nigga right here is feeling it. He feeling it to the highest degree. I got a little brother, right? I got a couple of little brothers, but I got one blood little brother. You feel me? I never do my brothers like that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm definitely gonna check out the Dino video. I've been seeing that on my timeline ever since I started reacting to the JackTv documentary. I'm definitely gonna tap into Dino's situation to see what he got to say, because I saw a clip on TikTok. The nigga was crying, talking about, nigga, the game saved me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think nothing of it, but whole time is this situation. So I definitely got to tap in with that, and knowing that you the oldest, that shit damn near get me riled up a little bit. Like, you feel me? You the oldest. You supposed to be there for your little brother, bro. Whether his bag bigger or not. You feel me? Pause. But you gotta be there for your little brother. You ain't supposed to, like put him in his place. If you feel like he was wrong, put the nigga in his place. You know what I'm saying? But don't ever, and I mean ever, cross your blood. Ever. I feel like the moment you do that, the moment you cross your blood, you would do anything. Don't let it be for some money. Don't let it be for some fucking money. The day you cross your blood, you would pretty much do anything in this world. Nigga can't trust you. You unpredictable now. Nigga can't even, you feel me? I see why he said that brother shit is dead. If one of my brothers did me like that, nigga, yeah. Like I said, I got one blood brother, but I got a couple of niggas I grew up with, like in his situation. You know what I'm saying? He been a friend 15 years plus, so he damn near a brother too, from another mother type shit. I got that same type of, you know what I'm saying? But we tight though. You feel me? We tight. But I guess shit get different when that money get into the circle. You know what I'm saying? Jack said he started telling Dino no, and that's when all the problems came in. You sat around for a year and a half moping around in your little brother's crib. Me personally, if I was doing some shit like that, I feel, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't do that. I couldn't. Like, I'm the big brother. Why the fuck am I? You know what I'm saying? If I was to be living with my little brother, bro, and I'm just feet kicked up like it's my shit. My little brother done gave me the sauce and everything. He done gave me the blueprint. You feel me? He done built my personality. He done helped me with the YouTube shit. All this shit that money can't buy. My little brother done gave me all this shit that money can't buy, and I'm not even abusing that shit. I'm not using it. I'm just sitting around, just in my brother's pocket. That's not the type of guy I am, bro. I can't do that. I wouldn't even feel right. A year and a half is beyond insane. I can see a couple months you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You on your knuckles or something, and you gotta, kick it with little bro for a couple months. But nigga, a year and a half is insane. And then when Jack tell you no, you go side with the enemy because he giving you a place to stay. Now what's gonna happen when Gabe say no? You see what I'm saying? Like,
see what I'm saying? He came when he came around. You came around when niggas was up. You wasn't around his whole life. You didn't see Jack struggle. Like I seen him struggle. It's easy to go over there with Gabe. You see what I'm saying? And not have to do shit. Not sit with yourself and try to figure the shit out like everybody else. This is a learning curve for a lot of motherfuckers. Jack having to sit and reevaluate his life. Y'all having to sit with this shit. You see what I'm saying? You went up and side with a motherfucker that's bashing your brother that been there for you for your whole life.
So the reason why Dino is siding with Gabe, see, people don't really know what's going on. The reason why Dino is siding with Gabe is because Dino is dependent on Gabe right now because Jack finally stopped giving into the entitlement feeling. Like, just because you're my brother doesn't mean you're obligated to live with me. Like, as a grown-ass man, if I let you stay with me for over a year, you should have built something. You ain't got no rent. You ain't got no bills, no nothing. If I let you stay with me for over a year and you in the same spot that you was when I first started letting you live with me, like it's time to go. Like, you see me work my ass off, and I'm talking me as in Jack. You see me work my ass off. You see me go to the office every day. I'm rarely home. I'm at the office. I'm working all day. And when I leave, you on the game. And when I come back, you on the video game. Like, we grown ass men, bro. And then you want to get mad at me when I finally say, you know what? I want my house to myself. Yeah, I don't want you living with me. Like, and that's the thing. If you my brother, blood or not, obviously, Jack is my brother. So I'm not, just because Jack is doing good, I'm not entitled to nothing he got. Now, of course he gonna help me, but I gotta help myself. I gotta be working just as hard as he is. I can't just be on the video game all day, and then when he kicked me out, now I'm mad, I'm entitled, and I go link up with the ops. Dino is staying with Gabe. That's why Dino is they over there trauma bonded. Like, they both in the wrong. You really gotta know these people in real life to see how fucked up this whole situation is. Like, it should have never got like this. And it's crazy that they've finagled a way to paint Jack in his way. Like, it's really sick. This is some sick shit.
Even though we haven't discussed it, Dino know he wrong. He gotta know. Now, for whatever reasons it's kind of inexcusable to me, but you my son and I love you. You know, that's between you and your God, our God.
I know that I know that make it hard for mama because, you know, at the end of the day, they both her kids. You feel me? So it's like, you can't really do nothing but just be the mama. You know what I'm saying? You take a side, all hell could break loose. You pick a side, but you know, I can't speak on being a mother because I'm not a mother, but as a father, because I got two kids. You know what I'm saying? I got two boys. So if my boys was to ever have some type of feud between each other, I'm staying out of it too. I'm in a neutral zone. Either one of them can come talk to me and let me know what's going on, but y'all gotta handle that. Especially since y'all grown. Y'all grown, touching real money. Y'all grown enough to catch flights and finagle all around the states, and you know what I'm saying, do all this, that, and the third. Y'all can't sit down and talk to each other and hash that shit out. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no telling what type of effect this is having on Mama Jack.
You know, at the end of the day, he has the last say so.
In the last year, Dino has posted 5 videos. 2 of those videos is post-Gabe video, which equates to a week of work, bro. 5 videos in a year is insane. The whole entire time, you're staying with me, bro. The whole entire time, you don't have a job. So now you have to question yourself, how is he living? How's he making money? And I'm just helping. He's staying with me. Anytime he need anything, he know he can come to me and ask for it. So for him to do what he did, bro, I don't got no words for it. So basically, bro, it's taking you a year to realize that you all of a sudden want to have the fire in your back to do exactly what I asked you to Dino do in the first place. Work. Just work. You always look at me in a sense of you want the things that I have, but you don't do nothing that I do, bro. You don't align your life in the right way. You don't prioritize things. You don't You don't do anything that aligns your life with where you trying to get or what goal you're trying to hit. How can you say you want to make this amount of money on YouTube, but you have a minimal role on my channel and expect to make the same amount of money as me, and I build my whole entire brand, and I do way more work than you? It don't make no sense, but I gave you the opportunity to now be me and go do something on your own, and you neglected it, and then started to resent me, and now all of a sudden you tarnishing my name and doing exactly what I'm doing for your own beneficial gain, and you think that that's the right way to go. You had years to get on your channel and perform. Your track record speaks for itself. You wasn't doing no work, so you didn't get no money, bro. It's as simple as that. Y'all want me to just continuously give y'all shit, and I'm not gonna do that, bro. At some moment, I'm gonna start losing respect for individuals as a man, because that's not my role, bro. I got a family I need to take care of. I got kids. I got other family around me that depend on me. My team depends on me. And it's just as simple as that. Outside of the business aspect of things, when Gabe ever came to me for anything, I never turned him away. Whether that was a dollar amount, me actually doing something for him, whatever. Advice, mentorship, an idea. How do you do this? How do you do that? I never turned Gabe around, and he knows that. Because he did not say one thing good about me in the videos or what I did for him, I will now list them. If I buy a piece of jewelry, not only Gabe, everybody in my circle gets a piece of jewelry. If I buy a watch, not only Gabe, everybody in my circle gets a watch.
Daddy told him.
Damn.
Daddy told him. Did he do it? Look, this not what Daddy told him. Did he do it? Hey, no goofy shit. No goofy shit. Wait.
If I buy my kids shoes for school, Christmas, toys, or whatever, everybody kids in my circles get those. That's how I am when it comes to family. That's how I come behind when it comes to my people. He know all of this shit. I've done shit for his daughter, for her birthdays, Christmas, and all of this shit, even for school. And I'm not talking me just buying one pair of shoes. I'm coming in that bitch with 3 and 4. This shit, y'all seeing the passionate side of me right now because this shit has really affected me in ways that I never imagined. These are niggas that I call my brothers, bro.
Nigga ain't gonna never be the same, bro. I call you my brother. I actually did shit for you. And not only you, your kids too. I put niggas on. I put niggas on. Niggas wouldn't even be monetized. But no, like for real, like, you feel me? He put niggas on. Right? And then your blood brother turn around and switch on you. He ain't gonna never be the same. This probably be the last time you even see Jack be a nice guy to somebody. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking blame him. I ain't gonna lie. This is why you can't trust people. This is exactly why you just can't trust people, bro. You can't. People, time only tells what people's intentions really are. Time only tell how people really are. You feel me? And you gotta, boy, you damn near gotta expect the worst type shit. Expect the worst out of people and be surprised when they do good. You feel me? That's damn near how you gotta treat people, bro. Because people will play a role for years. People will play a role for years. And then one day flip the script and you like, damn, I ain't even see this coming. You feel me? I ain't even see this coming. You damn near gotta expect the worst in people, bro. Jack ain't gonna never be the same after this, bro. I just know it. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think, bro. Do y'all think Jack gonna ever recover from this type of shit? Do y'all think Jack gonna be the same? Let me know down in the comments, please. Cause this right here is insane. This the type of shit that fucking nigga head up so crazy. He damn near fall off the wagon. You know what I'm saying? Not saying Jack gonna fall off, you know what I'm saying? Cause obviously he don't need the niggas, but what I'm saying is the loyalty test. Right? Those loyalty tests are kind of what pushed Jack's brand out of the box. If that makes sense, y'all. That them loyalty tests is what did it for Jack. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure he not worried about everybody, knowing that it's fake. But at the same time, it's like people always had that thought in the back of their head, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I saw a video or two that kind of showed me it was fake. Excuse me. I had a video or two that kind of showed me it was fake, but I couldn't stand on it because I ain't had that hard proof. The video was so entertaining, I wasn't even thinking about him not blurring faces out and shit. You know what I'm saying? So for Gabe to do this shit, bro, it's crazy. And for Dino being the blood brother, you the blood brother, big brother, you the big brother, nigga. You came out first. Niggas is wrong, bro. Like I said, it be the wrong niggas around the right niggas, bro. It be the wrong niggas around the right niggas, bro. It make a good nigga. You feel me? Stop being the good nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, man.
That's going behind my back knowing the truth.
What he do for motherfuckers, he ain't finna let you be without. You see what I'm saying? So basically he done bought everybody fucking watches. He done bought chains. He paid for Gabe teeth. Nigga, he don't gotta do that shit.
Anytime Gabe had an issue outside of being on a video, I sponsored it. Whether that was me helping with rent, whether that was me just giving him some money, me giving him some money for making a dumb decision. It don't matter. I was a mentor actively in Gabe's life, and I've never asked him for a dime or anything in return back. That's me being a brother.
Let me tell you something. My mouth, for instance. Jack has asked me, Mama, let me get your mouth fixed. I say, no, Jack. He said, it'll wait a while. Mama, when you gonna get your mouth done? I said, Jack, I don't like the dentist. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm old now. I understand what you're saying. He said, Mama, he'll come back and ask me again, Mama, you sure you're not gonna get? I said, Jack, you really need to leave me alone. Me and the dentist don't get along. So he left me alone. Ask Gabe who got his mouth fixed. I mean, Jack did.
You talking about a nigga paying you and you got your motherfucking mouth fixed? This nigga talking about he ain't never paid me, he ain't never paid me. You know how much it costs to fix a nigga teeth? Do you know how much it costs to fix a nigga teeth? This nigga talking about payment and he got your mouth fixed? That's crazy. I ain't never seen a nigga this nice. I ain't even gonna lie to you. This nigga Jack, I ain't gonna lie, he too nice, bro. At this point, you damn near asked to get bit in the ass. At this point, you fixed the nigga teeth. Now this nigga walking around with this perfect smile, talking all. I'd be pissed. If this shit was to happen to me, I'd be pissed. I'm telling you. Jack ain't gonna never be the same, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
I don't know if he said that.
Smiling with the same teeth that Jack bought you, by the way.
Ain't that a bitch?
Smiling through the same veneers that, and mind you, Jack not the type to even talk about shit like this. Jack not the like, hey, I just bought Gabe. No, he don't speak on nothing. The only reason I know that is because Thomas was there. Jack's brother Thomas was there. Thomas told me. That's the only reason I know. I never know this nigga spent thousands of dollars on your lying ass teeth. Straight through the teeth that Jack bought you.
Literally, when it came to Gabe being around me, bro, club, whatever, black trucks, popping bottles or whatever, I don't even drink. I'm paying for it.
Hey, what did you do? Drink it, nigga. What? Drink. Nigga, I'ma drink it. Drink that shit, fool. Nigga.
Look at his teeth. Look at Gabe teeth.
Drink that shit. Yeah. Yo, man, drink that shit, man. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Drink that shit, nigga. Why ain't show my birthday, bro? Some lame ass excuse. I ain't gonna say why he didn't come, you know, but it was some lame ass shit why he didn't come. Cause why wouldn't you come to here with a birthday party?
I don't go to the club, nor do the club aligns with anything I got going on in my life. And he knows that. On top of that, Gabe invited people to his party that I did not like or wasn't in good, I wasn't in good standing with. So I simply did not want to go. However, I told Gabe, let's have a dinner. He never got back with me to the dinner, so that was that. But for him to even bring that up, that was just petty because nobody even gives a fuck about celebrating their birthday. And I'm just being transparent and honest with y'all. Anybody in my friend group don't give a fuck about celebrating their birthday. Neither do me. But since we on the topic, let's talk about my birthday, because my birthday is September and your shit is in November, meaning mine come before yours. And I booked everybody in my friend group a ticket to go to Miami. What ended up happening? Nobody showed up. I never held that over your head, nor did I care to. I just know next year that I wouldn't do that. I just spend my birthday alone. It ain't that deep, bro. You making shit into something because you just saying shit on the camera. But it's sad to say, like, nobody talks about what they do for me because they don't do shit for me. When birthdays come up, I don't get shit but a happy birthday. When Christmas come up, everybody kids get presents. My kids don't never get presents from nobody around me. I don't get shit. Birthdays come up, I don't get shit. I'm constantly giving and giving and giving. And when you leaning this hard on a motherfucker that's like me to give, this shit becomes very fucking draining. All I ever did in my friend group was give, and the fact that this shit blowed up in my face the way that it did, it just shows me that it needed to happen. Everybody is not meant to go where you are headed. So I'm actually more grateful than anything of this situation, because it just showed me what not to do, what to do, how to move, and be more intentional about who I give my energy to. My message to you guys is basically stop believing what y'all see on the internet. All that shit don't be real. If y'all don't know me personally, and that's my fault for not having like a vlog channel or whatever, but even if it's another creator that y'all might be inspired by or y'all just like, stop following narratives that y'all see on the internet, because it's not real. Me starting my whole YouTube channel and me calling it JackTv Network, it was simply because I always envisioned myself on TV. Now, I never cared about being a main character. I just fell in love with like the journey that it came with putting a project together and it looking like some shit that deserves to be on TV. So I always wanted my own network, and that's why I call my channel JackTv. That's why my LLC is JackTv Network. So when it comes to understanding what it takes to produce content, some of the people that I'm inspired by is Shonda Rhimes, Courtney Kemp, and y'all might not know who they are, but Courtney Kemp is somebody who made The Whole Power. She executive produced that and show ran that. The new show that y'all see on Netflix that's called Nemesis, she show ran that or whatever. So the whole purpose and where the passion kicks in at is creating an experience for you guys. Whether y'all feel like it's fake or real, you're watching because at the end of the day, it's entertainment. Nice. Some of your favorite creators does the same shit. It's no different from Power, Snowfall. Any show that you like is no different. The only difference is that I'm in a reality genre. So that's really what it was. I kind of just wanted to protect that experience for y'all, and that's why I never really cared. That's why I never came out and said that my content was scripted, but there was no other way for me to tell the truth without telling y'all this. And the reason why Gabe came out with his video and said what he said was because he wanted to do what I do. He actually thought I cared about coming out and saying that this shit is fake, because in his head, he thinks I care about the money and I don't. So he talked around certain things in his video and manipulated so he can then go do exactly what I do. Because if he did not do that, he had to say that his moment was fake. He had to expose why he didn't get paid because he wasn't doing security work. All of this was gonna have to come up, which is why it didn't, because it didn't benefit him in no way. He wants to do loyalty tests because that's proven to work, and he wants the easy way out. And y'all are giving it to him. Now, Gabe, I know you watching this. I had a whole month to process this whole ordeal, day by day. Not a moment went by while I wasn't thinking about it. You grew to envy me, and you projected what you would do in a situation if you was in my seat, and you would have never in your life sacrificed millions of dollars when it came to your principles and morals, which is why you never thought I was gonna come out and say what I said. And that's where you fucked up at, bro. Because at the end of the day, my principles and morals is all that matters, bro. What's for me will be, and what's not won't be. Hopefully my audience now see who you are, because you're not who you say you are.
You should see some of those comments. I mean, they're horrific. And, you know, but hopefully this will clear the air. And if don't nobody else know, God knows.
Jack had space after the video, because I didn't talk to him till maybe 2 or 3 days later. I'm not gonna use a word like defeat or anything like that, but it's more so of just like, he had a clearer cut vision of how the people he was around hours at a time, every day, riding bikes, hooping, whatever. For him, it was kind of like, man, I did all of this and look at the end game of it.
It brought out a side of him that I had never seen in the 20 years that I've known him. Like, I was like, man, this shit about to change my brother forever. Like he never gonna be the same. Like, it just, you could just tell, like, it just.
I'm telling you.
I'm like, I thought it was gonna change him forever. I was like, damn, is he in there somewhere?
His whole mindset after the video drop was kind of like, I don't know. Never really seen Jack in that position before. He kind of, for a second, was kind of like, I don't know, like he didn't really know what he was gonna do. I don't know. I've just never seen him kind of down like that. Like,
you can't just let the dust settle. You gotta respond, even though you don't want to. But when your character is played with, we big on that shit.
It's kind of scary to know that there's people out there that'll try to paint a good person as a bad and get you on their side in the process.
It shows the motherfuckers will be around you and want everything that you have. And that's the weirdest shit in the world. And that's the difference between knowing what a day one is and not having a day one. He never in his life had a day one, and you could tell by how he acting right now. This shows that everybody around him or whoever get around him is a target. So tread lightly when it comes to this shit. For real. That shit crazy.
I just want to tell them to keep pushing. Things gonna be thrown at you, but you know you're not doing nothing to nobody. What you doing, you enjoying, you're using your mind and your passion to get it done. And don't let nobody stop you, and not even me.
When you get one side of the, not even a side of the story, but if you get just somebody just saying lies for 30 minutes straight, and then you haven't defended yourself, and then you have all these thousands of comments talking about, oh, I knew Jack was a lame outside of YouTube, and I knew this and that. It just, I was mad, bro. I was so mad, bro.
And they bitch ass gonna be in the comments. Jack was right. Bitch, he been right. You see what I'm saying? And he don't gotta do nothing for them to glorify him. If he did something for you, he don't gotta be like recording and be like, oh shit, I just did this for so-and-so. For him to, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cause that shit not genuine.
Hold on. Until next time, go on about your business, nigga.
Yo. That is officially the end of the JackTv's Perception versus Reality documentary, bro. And it is insane. It's kind of sad to see that all that effort, all that work he did backfire. It's sad to see that shit because, you know, they've been saying, oh, my brother this, my brother that. Niggas be throwing that brother word around so crazy and so loosely, like it ain't no weight behind it. You know what I'm saying? But when real people, you come across a real nigga that take that brother shit serious, you know what I'm saying? That shit, it do something different when you cross that line. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, bro. It's kind of fucked up that he had to go through all that, bro. After all that pushing and helping and providing, and you know what I'm saying? You do a nigga like that, he ain't gonna never be the same. But at the end of the day, bro, like he said, it kind of had to happen. Like, oh, these niggas stabbed me. Now it's like you got to be at a point to where you free of the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Now he probably about to touch another level that's insane. And my pops used to tell me, you feel me, the wrong people around you, you know what I'm saying, will stop your blessings. God wouldn't bless you with the next chapter in your life, or he wouldn't give you that blessing you've been waiting on. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, he won't give it to you because he don't want the bad people around you to benefit from it. You know what I'm saying? As we seen in the first and second video, the Netflix situation, right? That's a totally different bag. Imagine if Gabe and Dino would have stayed around or would have stayed playing roles and Jack would have been fucking with the Netflix. That's a totally different bag, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I pray everything goes well for Jack, bro. I pray that his, that his mental ain't go too crazy, bro. I would if it was me, I wouldn't let people, stop me from being a good guy. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely gotta watch who he have around him. He gotta watch who he help out. He gotta watch who he look out for. And my advice to Jack, I know I'm a small creator, bro, but if you ever was to see this, my advice to you is test the people around you. You feel me? Test the people. That's what I do. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Niggas can call me weird all you want to, but I ain't about to sit here and wait 2-3 years for a nigga to flip the script on me. You know what I'm saying? I'll fuck around and I'll put a nigga through a test and he wouldn't even know it. Or a female. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the one thing I hate doing is wasting my time. That's something I can never get back, bro. You know what I'm saying? So my advice to you, Jack, if you ever see this, bro, you know what I'm saying? Test the people around you, bro. Put people in situations that's gonna bring out their true colors. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you can't make it obvious. You know what I'm saying? But that it works. I lost a lot of friends in my lifetime that I tested. You feel me? And they turned out to be bold as hell. You feel me? They turned out to be bold as hell, bro. So it'll save you a lot of time. It'll save you a lot of headache. It'll save you a lot of emotional draining. And it'll save you a lot of motherfucking money because you out here buying niggas' teeth. You in there putting teeth in niggas' mouth, diamond watches on niggas' wrist, flying niggas out to Cancun and Miami, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Rancho Cucamonga. You doing all this for niggas that don't even deserve it. You know what I'm saying? So I know that shit. I know that's definitely gonna put him in a different headspace for a while. But if y'all enjoyed the video, man, make sure y'all leave a like. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. I appreciate y'all for following. If y'all followed from the first video to now, I appreciate y'all for kicking back and watching it with me. You know what I'm saying? Even if you watched the whole thing before me, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, bro. Drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think about the video. Let me know y'all opinions. You feel me? I want to know because it's a crazy world out here, bro. And a lot of us has went through situations like this. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about spending a whole bunch of 100,000, but we all had that one buddy or that one friend that we thought we was locked in with, and he flipped the script. Or we know I had that one broad, you feel me, that we thought we was locked in with, and she didn't flip the script. You feel what I'm saying? So it be like that, bro. It be like that. You ain't gotta be a millionaire to go through shit like that, bro. People are really shiesty. You know what I'm saying? But I'm finna get up out of here, man. Yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. But Prime RJ, man, I'm gone.